Hey, party people, it's Lycona to Chi-Chi, and it is early in the week. It is the day after last week's tournament, and we are going to make a purchase. And that purchase, after we got our stones and all that good jazz, we're going to get demon mode. And we're going to unlock it, and we're going to kiss 1,000 stones goodbye. There it is, Demon Revenge. And we have the lab mastery, and so we're going to go and click on the thing. And let's see here. Wall thorns. You are gonna take a back seat. We're gonna scroll. Did I scroll past it? I did scroll past it. Oh my gosh. I'm running around with my head cut off. There it is. We're gonna get that started. And yeah, this is what I think will help out with the most in our tower configuration, the most damage, as well as it'll help us out with it'll help us out with tournaments and coin generation. So actually, I wonder what it looks like. Actually, here, let's do a battle, and then I'll just kind of do not end the round. Click off intro sprint. You can actually do this, which is interesting, and then if we click on this, yeah, there it goes. We have the, well, actually, no, not yet. Because that was, what was that? That was like the boost, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. We're going to have to wait a little bit. So how was your day? Because everything else in the tower, pretty much we did in yesterday's video. Which by the time you're watching this, we're going to be having a lot more gems, and then we're going to be spending them, in the future after the edit. But yeah, I'm curious to see what this lingering multiplier will do. I mean, pretty much it's just going to be like a 1.5 multiplier of things, so it just increases the damage multiplier. But I kind of want to see it, and I kind of want to just talk here. Oh, and this little guy right there, I don't know if you saw it, but that is that's the little summon thing where it summons the little enemies. So it's pretty cool, pretty neat. Let's speed this up for like a second. Just kidding, haha, because it's like half over, and I don't want to do the editing in the editor. I'm also putting together some Legos, so that's neat. I do that, every once in a while. Just get my hand dexterity, throwing things down. So that's a little bit cool. Oh, there's a little summon thing again. Yeah, it's like it opens up a little portal, and then all the enemies come out and shoot out. I did see some videos and things on the onlines, on the YouTubes, where people have just done the cooldown. Yeah, there it is. I guess I didn't see a lingering damage multiplier thing going on that lasts for 300 waves. Did it? Maybe it did something? I don't know. All right, well, I guess that's it. Maybe I'll spend some time staring at the screen and figuring out what exactly it did, and we'll come back. I'll come back in a little bit. And hey, I'm back. Well, kind of not really, because I'm doing this VO record after the fact, but I wanted to show you a little bit of the end game stuff, because you'll hear in a second that I sort of wasn't around to do the proper record. Okay, it's almost done. Okay, bye. Hey, party people, it's Lycona to Chi-Chi, and welcome back to my tower. I thought I was gonna sit here and let it finish, but I went to the bathroom, so now I'm back, and I'm like, oh, I couldn't do the full intro thing. But there was some endgame gameplay for me. Here's more of the stats for my tower, and pretty much, standard stuff for our spec'd out tower at the moment, so not too bad. Hope you guys are doing good today. Let's see here. We got a lot of missions to click on. Let's go ahead and finish off some of these. Oh, we have mail. What's this mail? Oh, patch notes. That's cool. I saw these patch notes in the Discord, and I was like, oh, they're minor patch notes. They're little, but there you go. You can read it. It's a thing. What is happening here? Hello, everyone. Fixed. Oh, yeah, just fixed some issues. Yeah, cool. Thumbs up. So, that was cool. That was unexpected. I think a lot of this game is going to be just unexpected for me at the moment because I don't know what I'm doing. I am living life to the laziest. That's what I'm doing. Hopefully, well, not this week. Good lord! Like last night was work extravaganza, but we do have some keys. We're gonna spend those. Actually, you know what? Let's go back and let's actually do this properly, like we do all the other videos before, which is where we go to the tournament, we click on our ticket, we look at some of our past tournaments. We're doing really well. 1,100 waves, you know, almost 1,200. So all of our mastery cards are working. Like, I'm really feeling good about these tournaments. I'm in no rush. We're still in that vicinity of 8, 9, 10. Sometimes we'll get down to like a 12 or an 11, you know, but we're pretty much staying around consistently in Legends League. And then like the next step up is just like completely insane. So, you know, at the moment we're doing pretty good. Here's the tournament things for today. Now let's see here. Let's go into our event boost. We have everything completed for this week. That's great. That's awesome. I'm gonna plan to buy this. Gonna get our spider vision, which is gonna increase the orb size, which is actually kind of funny. You know, it's like the little spider. Well, this is like a little jumping spider guy. That's fun. And then increase critical factor by 5. This will be a good thing. A good boost. Event. We already checked this out like a couple videos ago. We're just saving these. Oh my god, no! Oh my god. Sometimes, forget it. Sometimes my mouse clicks on the things. It's only 65. I'm not too worried, but I'm also frustrated too that it just. That's okay. That's okay. I gotta be less excited. Anyways, and like less clicky on the things. But anyways, so yep, that's our stuff right now. Oh my gosh. I mean, I could like close the program and like not have it force save and then get those medals back, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I hate this mouse. No, I actually like this mouse. This mouse has been my go-to mouse forever. It just has like the phantom clicks in it. It's a Logitech G903, and you know it's one of those things. Get out of the event thing. But it's one of those things where like it's great for like the first year, and then the little switches inside they just don't. It doesn't work. I don't know. Any mouse recommendations from you guys like that has sort of the same like format and structure to it? I'd be down. Let me know. We have Silk, our Guardian, which I completely forgot to equip last week when we got him. So that's my bad. We're going to do... What are we going to do? We're going to switch these guys out to attack an ally, which, you know, won't help, but we're doing the tournament anyway. Let's go to... Yeah, so guilds, hello everyone. We have some things to buy in the store. And I think, let's see here. Everything makes sense. What's the blood monster? Defense percent? That's not going to really help us out. So, but what will help us out, you know what? I need to see about getting a new mouse. So we're gonna claim this eye guy. And then next week we'll claim probably one of the Crimson horrors. And then we'll get we'll get our proper eye, you know, not a red eye, but a proper eye guardian, you know, next time. And then we'll get these guys as we go along. So hello everyone and the members in the community. Always tournament talk is always good. It's always tough. So we got that. We interrupt this Tower Lycona thing for an important message because I forgot to do a couple of things after I recorded like an hour and a half of silliness and the tournament. But we need to change our skins. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Themes, relic. This is like weird, like future, but I'm gonna insert it into the past because we forgot to do the restless eye. And we did this, and then we need to go here, and these are the things, right? We have to upgrade fetch. because that's what we're going to be doing. And I need to pull up the fetchy make fetch things to upgrade this, which is, I know that I saved it somewhere. At least I think I saved it somewhere. If not, let's see, resources, knowledge, fit. There we go. Upgrade path. Because we're gonna do this legit, you know, we're gonna do this like a proper YouTube video with no interruptions whatsoever. But yeah, it's gonna come back. This video is gonna be like 2 hours long, but you know what? It's 2 hours of fun and entertainment because eventually, like as we go along, we talk about movies, we talk about how to prevent yourself from getting scammed. Like there's even a phone call scam that you hear on the thing. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. Let's see. Maybe I should do this like more often, where it's like I completely forgot how to do the things. I mean, some of the YouTube videos do it. Okay, where are we at? Let's see here. Okay, we're at find level 110. Right? 66 cooldowns. Are we at that point? I think we're at another point though. Wait a minute. Cost, value, upgrades, CD. I don't even know where I'm at in this path of paths. How do I read this thing? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, let's see here. Okay, cumulative cost and value. Fine, level 18. Oh, there it is. Okay, the levels. Okay, we're at 66. Cooldown, level 33. Where am I at right now? What am I even doing? How am I even looking at this path? Army most efficient Guardian fetch chip. Okay. Fetch upgrade path. Yeah, this is what I was looking at before. Read top to bottom. Okay, let's see here. Cumulative cost. So where are we at? Find, oh, that's the cost. So find level, okay, so I don't even know where, okay, 110. Okay, we're right here, I think, at the cooldown level 65 something. So if we do, I think 55 or 60. So if we do this and then that, and then find level 32. Okay. That and 56, and then find chance. Then find level, and then cooldown. And I think that does it. I think that's on the path. And then double find, okay, then double find chance is gonna be like all the last sum. All right, cool. Hooray! Now what else? I think that's it. I think that was that. And then yeah, here's what the eye looks like. Wah. Oh, it does a little move. Oh, that's neat. It like that's funny. And you know what? It's like it looks somewhere and then it like fires a little missile at the place that it looks at. That's cool. Ooh, and then we have a golden eye when it turns to golden. That's cool. We're going up. It's our moment. Great song. It should win anything. I talk about that a little bit more in the video. Okay, back to the actual video. Let's go into lifetime stats. I don't think I've done this in a while, but lifetime stats. We are on our way. Like coins earned, it's pretty solid for where we're at. Here are the waves. You can tell I'm just farming tier 14 until forever. We'll see about tier 15. It'll be interesting to see. I might run a couple of tests to see how far we get in T15 with a farming build instead of a tournament build. So there's that. Milestones are pretty much the same. Not gonna get the premium pass 5 until we get the celestial at 4,500, which I don't know how soon that'll come up, but with the mastery cards and with all of the things that we got going in the labs, I feel like it's worth a milestone run to get there. And then going to 16, maybe another milestone at that point. But we're getting there. We're getting there. So not too bad. Workshop, pretty much exactly the same. This is my setup. It's a very lazy setup, I will say. I could probably like increase wall health to max and just not worry about it, or landmine damage to max, but it's like small potatoes right now. I could probably invest some more into enemy and health attack skip. That's 100% for sure. Here are my ultimate weapons. So many things to upgrade, so many stones to use. But we're just putting our ultimate weapons on hold at the moment because we just need to increase our stone spending in the module category, you know? So it's one of those things where, it just, oh, some other things popped offline. My other little minions going around getting things. Why are you offline? This is weird. Alright. Hopefully we'll just let it. Hopefully we'll let those guys keep on going and it'll be fine. Alright, set those back up. Anywho, what were we talking about? We were talking about something. I can't remember. Oh yeah, we were talking about stones and how it's just going to be like a forever thing investing in stones. But here's this, and in fact, I'll go through my tournament setup with you guys. Let's see here, tournament setup. You can tell there's a kind of some different stats to it, but pretty much it's the same. And pretty much enemy attack level skips are like at the minimum because like in the tournaments I can't get to 50%, and we have a 50% like minus on it, so there's no reason to spend any coins in enemy attack level skip for the moment. Obviously all of the ultimate weapons are the same, but here's the different specs for the damage. And I'm really just saving coins for the card masteries at the moment. So, just doing that, we have increased damage and all that. So we got that. That's the workshop. For cards, here's my farming setup. It's pretty straightforward. It's probably not optimized. It's probably like got some things missing, but we need some more card slots and whatnot. But for the moment, I think the next one might be Berserker. Well, I don't know, right? I think there's. That's 100% for sure. I have not done any research on this, so I'm sort of like winging it of like, what's the best? You know what? I did think about wave skip. Because if we do a double wave skip, it's going to be a faster, like, clear time for farming runs, and we'll get coins, like, faster. So it might be wave skip. I don't know. But we do have some big priority things today to do with our modules. We're going to be pulling a whole bunch of stuff. We're going to be getting our orbital augment, and we're going to be turning our tower from an orb tower to a hydrogen atom tower, or however many electrons like it gives you. So that'll be fun, and we're gonna do that in a minute. I'm gonna backtrack here in a little bit, just to show you the tournament cards right here. Obviously I have cash, and then instead of wave skip, I started off with free upgrades, and then it just this is exactly what it is, and we've been doing totally fine with it. Modules, let's go to labs real quick, actually. So I've been working a little bit on cash bonus, just as a slot to help out project funding in the module size, and we'll see how this helps us with getting a little bit more damage in tournaments. There's an enemy balance mastery that we've been working on. That's been really solid. It's helped us out with a whole bunch of coins, and as you can see, I'm 5xing every single lab now, which is obviously better than 4x. So I'm unless you're foreign exchange trading. Financial jokes. But the 5x for our labs and our purposes, obviously, the faster we can finish labs, the more our tower increases in power, and the more that we can take on the higher tiers. So, yay. Damage mastery, we're almost finished, which is cool. We're going to go up to the very top, going to scroll down here, just kind of talk about all the different things that sort of make sense. A lot of stuff completed. Damage meter, we'll get that one finished off. It's funny. I actually, with the super crit and like super crit multiplier, it's like if you try to do these even with like a 6x, it's still gonna take like a year and some change or like 2 years in order to finish these labs off. So it's like, never gonna finish. Never gonna finish those labs. Never gonna finish the labs. Do 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 do. Health and regen, we'll get these done eventually, but there's just so much other things like to work on that are more important right now. See, wall regen, wall. Yeah, I want to finish all these wall things off, because like we have the luxury at this point of being like, well, in the tournament, we're always gonna have like, you know, 8 to 9 people who are like way ahead of us who've been playing this game for like, an additional year on top of us. So it's sort of like, no big deal. We don't need to compete with like the top tier folks. We can just be settled into our groove. That's what I like to think about it. Interesting, because it's interest right here. Just kind of scroll. Swamp, poison swamp. I've heard it's like, for tier 18 and like the big boy tiers, like you're gonna need some poison swamp for some stuns, which stuns everything, to kill them. Totally understand. And then all of these guys. And I wonder, yeah, let's say it's one of those things where like we'll get to them eventually. We'll like once if this game like never updates ever again, we'll get to them. So, doing it that way. We got double death wave. Oh my gosh. Some recharge second wind. That's like, yeah, we'll get to that one eventually. Eventually. And then we're researching all of our like card masteries, which is the thing that's just helping us out so much, in our quest for killing the glory of the squares. Sure. Waves required. Never going to touch that ever again. I think like if you go to the labs and like calculate this, it's like, it's like 30 years or something. It's like 150 years to finish this thing out. And it's like, no, I can't do that. Haven't even worked on Amplify Bot, and quite honestly, I don't even know if I'll get around to it. Here's a question. Here's something that's interesting that we'll test out, and maybe some of the later players will know, but can you run labs? Like, if you go here to the over here, and if you go down here to this guy, and you unlock the Flame and Thunder bot, can you run the labs over here? And then, like, if you switch back, will these labs continue or will it break? That'll be interesting. I will test that out once we get our bot spec with our keys. Enemies, we did do something great. We maxed out our boss health. So our bosses, hopefully, they will be less, and we will try to kill them more. That is how my mind works with that. So that's a big one. We still have to go through some of our effect bands, but the last, like, even though it's 4 levels, the 4th level is something like 40Q, and we're almost there. We're not doing too bad, but it's still a bit. It's like walking into a 5-star restaurant. It's like we could do it. We could have a great meal. We could have some great rolls and like some great banny things, but like Taco Bell is feeling pretty good right now. That's all I'm saying. And then of course these are just like two of these labs are more than our entire like lifetime coins, which is hilarious. So we got plenty of progression to do, but I know why you're here, because you're here to suffer with me, to make sure that we can do all of the great things and pull all of the stuff to do it here. Yeah. And then obviously like assist things. Hopefully I'm not clicking around like an imbecile. Um, we got some things to do. So let's go ahead and inventory. Well, actually, okay, let's do merge. Suffer with me. Do 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 do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think that's a Superman theme. I did see that. I did see Superman like a little bit ago. That was a pretty good movie. That was fun. And he saves the squirrel. I'm like, all right, come on. You know, with Superman, I don't know if I told you this before, but I watched it and I was like, turned my brain off. Like, had a great time. Love James Gunn's style and quirkiness, and it's always great to see Alan Tudyk as a robot and Nathan Fillion as a goodish like bad guy. I always love those guys from the series Firefly way back in the day. Um, but it's like, it's fun, it's exciting, it's like it's more, it's exactly what you wanted it to be. Totally fun time. But then after the movie, I'm like turning on my logic brain, and I'm like, no, 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 no. But still, fun movie, fun silly movie. What else? What else? What other movies did we watch today? What am I doing? What's going on? What are we doing? Are we pulling modules? Let's pull modules. All right. Ah, gosh, I even need to upgrade this guy, but I'm just like I don't want to. Actually, how many can we upgrade? I mean, we could. That'd be great. Four, and we're technically not at 30. We were at like 14 or 17, and I'm really, since we're on the last leg of like balance masteries and like the damage mastery. Actually, damage mastery is not gonna break the bank at all because we already did that one, so that's pretty good. Um, yeah, but like health, I guess our health pool does help a little bit in the grand scheme of things, but I don't know. Actually, let me go back over here and switch it to farm. Yeah, so it would knock us down about 4Q or 4 mini Q, which isn't that bad. Okay, so we have 29. So if we do, it's not bad. It's not bad. You know what? Can we increase this one? Not by 5, can by 1. We could if we shatter stuff. So that'll give us a little bit more ultimate weapon damage as we do that. We have so many rerolls. We have all of these things to do. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. And this is actually the first time I can do like a 5 like level up. And I know this is there because of it's actually a nice convenience for this little guy down here. Okay, let's do it. Level up. Boink. There we go. We increased the efficiency of that. So we're even still like, well, not necessarily behind. Um, yeah, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another 4? Oh my gosh. Okay. Like, let's go ahead and just kind of like calm down right now. No, this is good. This is good. And then can we one up? No, and right, because we just looked at that. What about our thingy right here? We can. Let's one up this. You know what? Let's just one up everything. Let's Super Mario Brothers this. Like, that's what I'm saying. All right. All right, what are we doing? All right, we've merged some stuff. We're not gonna merge because all of this is like, oh, well, actually, no. Okay, click, 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 click. I'm gonna click off on all these because we can't shatter these. But as soon as we get our special sauce, then we're going to spread it all over our rice and chicken. So there we go. Click, 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 click. Okay, confirm merge. Skips. All right. We are prepared. We are prepared. I know, oh my gosh, I hate it. We still have 8 days, but all right, let's go for it. It's always, oh, hey, look at that. That's great. I'll take it. I'll take it. I think we can upgrade that then. Nice. So that'll give us like a huge boost to the things. Hey, there we go. We got our first one. That's our one. That's our two. How many gems do we have? Oh, 13. We could probably get it. We could probably do it. I'm not afraid. Just click on the things and click on the things. Oh, wait. Actually, not that one. Hey, we got our second one. That's cool. We got another one, which is not the one that I wanted, but I'll take it anyway. And let's see. You know what? There is a movie, friends and I. Oh, Cash App. Oh, two of them. That's cool. I'll take both of those. There's a movie that a friend invited me out to movie night, and I had never heard of it and never saw it. And I am spreading the love to you guys. It is completely amazing, but it needs to be watched with a group of people. Oh, I can just click on this one. Oh, of course. I'm just silly. Skip. Click on the modules. Click on the modules. You know what? I'm going to do it this way because I like to see my suffering and live through it more. But there's a movie called Hundreds of Beavers, and I think it's on Amazon. And it is one of those films that is so incredibly honest with itself. And how do I even describe it? It's like wow. You know what? I'm gonna keep talking about this Hundreds of Beavers because we're getting hundreds of modules. That's what I'm saying. But no, Hundreds of Beavers is one of those movies where when you're watching it, you're like confused at first, and then you're like, oh, I get it. This is great. And then by the end of it, you're like, this is cinema gold. This is magic. I loved it so much. Hey, we can upgrade this. This will be cool. And it's one of those things where like I completely watched it without watching a trailer, and I would say like don't go see a trailer. Don't watch a trailer. Like just say, you know what? If you see like the little thumbnail and it's like Hundreds of Beavers and you're like, oh, this movie. Oh, you know, it was recommended by Lycona on the tower game. That's one of it's truly a great experience, and I was absolutely amazed and grateful to see it because one of the fella over at movie night over at his house, he's a director of sorts, and he showcases a whole bunch of like classic movies and everything. So very cool, very like yeah, this is a good thing. That's what I'm gonna call this video. Hundreds of tower pulls. Oh man, hundreds of module pulls. That's what I'm gonna do. Speaking of hundreds of module pulls, we're going to see a friend and I are going to go see Predator Badlands tonight, which that segue completely didn't make sense, but I'm going to go with it anyway. Oh my god, are we only halfway done? Gee whiz. You know what? I'm fine. I'll take it. Actually, how much do we have? Oh, all rarities? What? How have we not pulled like a whole... Well, what am I thinking to myself? Oh yeah, there it goes. I was like, how come I haven't reached the top? Why did it only say like 211 down there? And I'm like, oh yeah, of course. Okay, let's do... What are we doing? Okay, let's merge some stuff, right? So we can... Okay. So let's do all the old stuff first because that makes me less nervous than more nervous. And if we click on here to merge this guy with this guy, I think that's right? It's been so long since I've merged anything. I'm like, what's happening? Inventory. All rarities. Why isn't it showing like, oh, because we have to do the new. So all right, so we click on that, click over that. Okay, now what do we got? Oh, we can increase that one too. Great. So we're like halfway and we still got 8,000 gems. So you're here for the long haul. We're here for like eternity and then some. But yeah, we're gonna go see some Predator Badlands, which will be pretty neat and pretty exciting. All right, let's just do it because I don't know. All right, we got to click on this guy. We got to merge. Hey, Ancestral 1. Hooray. All right, cool. And now if we do, I think we do merge, actually inventory, and then this guy is our, oh, that's going to be a 5-star now? Nice. Nice. Okay, so if we merge and we confirm merge, boom. Wow, that animation was really fast. It was like, you got to get it. Hey, party time. 5-star Multiverse Nexus. Oh yeah. Very cool. So we get a whole bunch of like boost and everything. Man, that's a 2-star. That's cool. And we got another one here. So if we get another one, then we can boost it up. And we need 2 more black holes in order to get this to Ancestral. But we'll see what happens. I'm not too worried. Okay, let's go to Generator. Did we get anything in Generator? Yes, we got a Cash App. And obviously we got God. What do we get? We get in the gets? Let's see. Okay, confirm merge. So there we go. And then we're going to click on this guy and merge him with that 1-star. Hooray! That's actually going to be a really big help. Just because the boosts, the boosts, or DOS boot, which I am never going to drink one of those again because it just did not end well all the way back in the day of my early time. My early time in the colleges, in the schools. Yeah, that was a wild night. Anyway, what are we doing? I know what we're doing. We're suffering, but it doesn't feel like suffering now. It feels exciting and like fresh and, warranted and wanted. In this crazy world. Why is this guy orange? What did we do here? I don't know what we did. Now I'm nervous. Now I'm scared. No, I'm not. I'm fine. I guess we have our, I guess we can, we have our thing. We have our shrink ray to worry about eventually. No big deal. Everything's cool. Everything's awesome when you're cool with part of a team. These are the things that we're going to be doing. Actually, can we? No, we can't upgrade those. So we might have to split these up. We might have to, not merge. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff. Ooh, there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can upgrade this guy twice. We can get this to 5-star. Look at that. That's awesome. Yeah, heck, let's do this right now. Like, confirm that guy. I gotta make sure I'm doing this right. And then we're gonna merge this guy, right? Yeah. And then we're gonna click on him and then merge on 1. Get it to 4-star. And then we're gonna do this again and get it to 5-star. Look at that, 2 5-stars in one sitting. Are you kidding me? I mean, obviously not kidding me because it just happened. So, showed you. No, that's very cool. So we don't need to do, we don't need to upgrade anything in that nature. So let's see here. Actually, I think if we do this, this is already a 5-star. So, well, no, it's a 4-star. So we upgrade it. So we just need one more of those, and then we'll get it there. That's cool. Yeah, gee whiz. This is why I save it all for the very end for you guys because we cooking. Let's see. What else do I need? Okay, hold on. So if we go to core, we have all the modules. Like we're good to go. We can shatter everything that we need. Okay. So we go to core and then we go to shatter. So we can shatter all of these guys. We can even shatter those. How about that? Okay, let's just get rid of all these, like the big boys, the big ones. Okay, confirm shatters. There we go. And then we're gonna scroll down and we're gonna confirm shatter all these guys. We're gonna make sure we're not gonna touch our little thing. I forgot what this one was called. It's like something P. Nah, what is it? Okay, I don't want to just like randomly click on that. What's our inventory? Where is this called? Harmony conductor. That's it. Um. Oh, and we have a 5-star harmony conductor, so we can actually, we can actually, yeah, put that one to bed. How about that? Unless we need a second one, I don't think we need a second one. Poison? Oh, right. Yeah, we don't have poison swamp. We're never going to need this. So that's kind of cool how it gives you that option and it sets you up because you're like, you don't need this. You are shattering natural epic modules. These cannot be recovered after shattered. Good. Blah. Blah. I want to shatter your modules. Blah. Um, yeah, happy Halloween. Post Halloween, actually. I want to suck your blood. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know why I'm vampiring it right now, but that's exactly what I'm doing. All right, where's my brain at? My brain is at somewhere. Auto shatter new cannon modules. Don't mind if I do. Let's auto merge some stuff and see. Oh yeah, let me close this. Let's go to cannon types. Do 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 do. Um, actually, yeah, we want to hold off on like doing all of the shatters here for the cannons. But if we go to the generators, we could probably okay, okay, okay. So let's merge. Let's do auto merge, but then let's uncheck these guys. And then let's see. Because if we uncheck these guys, it's just going to be like less like stuff to worry about. Oh my gosh, and there's so much stuff. There's so many clickies. Actually, yeah, there's a lot of squares. I think we're gonna have to go through and, figure that out. Figure this out. Figure this out. Figure it. Figure it. Figure it out. There we go. All right, cool. So we're down. Let's go back to pulling modules, huh? Let's go back to suffering together. All right. Hey, there we go. What are we doing? What does it mean? Double module pulls. No, now it's not even doing it. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna do it this way. I don't trust that other way. I don't trust it, even though it has no bearing on it. I forget what it's called. Where it's like, yesterday I happened to I watched The Big Short. Right, I clicked on that because yeah, I hope you guys are doing okay with the economy here. And at least in the States. Ooh, look at that. A double module pull. What does it mean? But I turned on The Big Short, and it's funny because like that movie came out 10 years ago, in 2015. And then 8 years before that was the financial crisis, like in the States with the housing market and all that. And then like, we're all experiencing it like, today. And at the end of the day, it's like, those numbers that they were talking about, like, in 2015, like just 10 years ago, like those numbers today are just like, oh yeah, it's like whatever. And, just turn on the money printer. No big deal. Like, it's crazy how it is out there. Sharp fortitude. Oh, that's one we haven't seen in a while. I'll take it. I'll take it. Skippity doo dah, skippity day. My, it's a wonderful day. I don't know where it's what is it? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's in Jurassic Park where the everything starts shutting down because what's the fella's name's trying to escape the island and it goes you didn't say the magic word and then Samuel Jackson's character's like, please, god damn it. Great movie, of course. Jurassic Park, classic, so classic. I actually got like the little Jurassic Park like Lego set where it's it's like the two SUVs like in the Tyrannosaurus Rex like moment where it's like one's over and like the T-Rex is coming down. And it's like rawr. It's like biting the thing. A little diorama there. Hey, we got another one. That's cool. So good stuff. Fun stuff. Just love movies. love getting into this silly industry, doing all the silly things, working late nights, and making sure that everyone is good to go and happy. Hey, there we go. I don't even know how many we have yet. But we're just gonna keep going until the game says you can't pull any more modules. Beep boop. Because that's how the game tells us. Like, you know what? That's another interesting thing. Like, if this game could talk, what would it sound like? I don't know. It'd be like, I am your tower. You will bow down to me. Maybe, or excuse me, guys. Why are all these little squares and things attacking me? I want to stop. Go away, shoo. I don't know. What does your tower talk like? What does your tower sound like? Let me know in the comments below. Even though, oh my gosh, they're watching so many YouTube videos, and it's like, let me know in the comments below. And like these folks who have like 10,000, 50,000 comments, are you really reading all those comments below? Are you really big YouTuber out there? Are you really? I don't think so. I don't think so. That's why, hey, there it goes. The game was like, you have too many modules in your inventory. Try shattering or merging some up to free this space. Maybe that'd be fun. Maybe that's what our tower sounds like. Do 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 do. Okay, we have plenty of those. How many do we have? 8, it looks like. Maybe 9. So if we get our 10th one, we'll have a good luck streak here. So not too bad. Um, but yeah, I wonder what your tower sounds like. What kind of voice does it sound like? What does it sound like? Also, great like music for K-pop Demon Hunters, which is a great song. Um, it's one of those things where like it's magic. It's magic. Such a great movie. They also got nominated for all of the Grammys that's happening. It's gonna like it literally that movie's just gonna clean up next year. It's gonna get all the awards for the Grammys. It's gonna get it's gonna get best animated film. It has to. Like if it doesn't, like we riot. It's gonna get best animated film. It's probably gonna be best original. It's gonna be like best original score or best original like work. Obviously best music. It'll get probably best. I don't know if it'll be in the category of best sound design. It would be so interesting if it would be like best picture. Wouldn't that be like interesting? Like it'd be the first. I think it'd be the first animated film to get best picture. Um, because I don't know. Like I don't know what other films are out there that are like good. I mean, there's always like this. There's always like this thing because it's like do you there's popularity. You know what? I think sound design should probably go to F1. That was a great sound design movie because they did a whole bunch of whatchamacallit. Like they actually like what were on track during the 2023 F1 series to actually capture all the race audio and all the car audio, and it's like legit. And like every camera angle has like audio mics like at that location of the camera, so it actually captures the like surround and like how the cars sound like and everything. So it's so great. If you ever get a chance to see the behind the scenes of that movie, it's just like it's so there was an entire team of that movie just to manage the frequency uh just to manage their own like frequencies of how you can like remote view video and audio feeds from like on the cars. And there was a whole team that was just managing frequencies because the frequency spectrums um between like all the F1 teams have their frequency spectrum, so the frequency team of the Hollywood crew had to manage their frequency spectrum so they could control the cameras remotely so they can view the things, so that way it didn't interfere with like all of the drivers and all of the broadcast and all of this stuff, and so much technical things that you're just like mind is completely blown open wide, like so wide. But that was also a great movie. I think One Battle After Another is probably going to get nominated for something. And then poor Leo is not going to get his Oscar, even though he already did, which is like a giant meme, like way back in the day. So there's that. What other movie things are coming out? What other movie things that I watched? Yeah, Predator Badlands we're seeing tonight. Um, and then The Running Man, a classic favorite of mine. Grew up on the Arnold '80s. Like it's totally cool. Galaxy Compressor doesn't exist. You didn't see it. It doesn't. So there it goes. But yeah, Running Man next week. I love Edgar Wright. He does, he's got a cool style to him. Yeah, there's just so many good things like happening. Stranger Things are coming out. Oh my gosh. Like there's like the first 5 minutes of it, and I'm like, if you watch like it's like on YouTube, and they're like the first 5 minutes of Stranger Things, and you're just like, oh wow, they spent some dollars on that. Oh, hey, we're done. We're done after like 3 days of pulling modules. Hey, how about that? All right, let's see what we got here. I think we had nine. I think we got nine of our new fancy armoire, if you will. Let's see. Okay, so we got to click off and click back in to get rid of all of our new slots. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, we have 10. We can make it ancestral. All right, join me in the do like all the title cards popping up on screen, like the module conundrum. Actually, can we wait? Is this a 5 one or is this a 4? Oh, we can do a 5. Look at that! Hooray! I am so excited. I can't hide it. I can ba ba do whatever the song is, the song that played at the thing in the woo. Oh my gosh, we have so much to do. We have so much to do, so much things to combine, so much talk, so much interesting conversations. All right. Well, first, here's what we got to do. We're going to merge these guys. That's cool. I'm happy with that. Then we're going to slap this guy. This is 5-star, 3 5-star ancestrals just today. How, like, is that a record? Like, let me know. Like, I guess I'm cool with that. Not gonna say no. Not gonna say no. I think we do have enough stuff to make good things happen. All right. All right. Okay. First, which one of you little guys is going to be an ancestral? All of you? All of you little guys? All of you guys? I think so. Let us begin. There we are. We merged the merge. Okay, so then if we do this, and we gotta go kung fu merging. Do 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 do. As fast as lightning. Okay, and then I think we need another one, right? So we got to go here, and we got to merge another one. Confirm merge. All right. I want I read this as orbital argument. So it's like, like it's gonna yell at everybody. It's just gonna be like, rah, 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 rah. Like take that, rah. Okay, so just to make sure, this is the only one that we can use to bump it up to a thing. Yes, and the reason is because the inventory, if we could use a regular one, it would be that, but we don't use a regular one. We use this guy. Actually, all right, I know I'm panicking. I'm panicking because I'm talking and I'm panicking. Okay, yeah, plus that. We did those, and we're at this one right here. And then this one is the one where you can do doot, and then we need those. Right. Okay, gotcha. Okay. What? And then merge this guy for here, and then this confirm merge. Great. And then if we do this guy, we need another orange one. So if we go to inventory, everybody is inventorying. Fast as inventorying. Okay, okay. So if we click on this guy, all right. So if we merge, we need to merge. Let's see what we can do with this guy. Let's merge him. So if we do that, let's do this, confirm merge. Nano intercept beep boop. And then we do this one, and that one's good. So then we can click on this guy and click on him and then get him to Mythic. Hooray! Cool. Now, since he's at Mythic, we need, I think it's, okay, so it's Mythic. All right, let me do this. Click on this again. Got to go to the path. Okay, so Mythic to Mythic Plus, we just need another one of these. All right, and we have that. So then let's do, so if we merge this guy with that guy, I don't want to merge him. So, okay, inventory. Let's merge you with you and confirm merge. Okay. And then let's merge this guy with another this guy, confirm merge. Cool. And then we are going to, actually, I want to do, let's see here. Because we need one of, let me do this. Let me merge just one more, and I think I know the plan here. Is if we merge. Okay, I'm gonna start with this guy, and we're gonna merge 1 and 1, so that way we get there, and then we can merge this guy with this guy. Yeah, and then get our positive, and then we can go back here and then merge him to a Mythic Plus. Hey, we've done it! Hooray! And we also got rid of all of our spiky ones. Which is cool, which is exactly what we want. And now, since we have Mythic Plus, we're going to merge this guy and this guy for 1. Do this, and then we want to merge another one again. And then if we go here, back to here, we get to Ancestral. Very nice. Very cool. Very amazing. And then we can actually increase this to a 1-star. 3 5-stars, 1 1-star in one sitting. Like, man, we're cooking with nuclear napalm. That's what we are. We are in our napalm era. That's so fun. I love me some K-pop Demon Hunters. Good lord, that's a silly fun movie. Love it so much. Love it so much. So what does this even do? I haven't even read any of the things. All right, here we go. And oh yeah, the electrons. Yeah, so our little tower is like a little atom now. So that's pretty neat. 10%, 10%, 2%. Interesting stuff. Actually, you know what? We're gonna equip this, and we're just gonna see what it looks like. Equip, transfer level. And then we're going to go back here. Ooh, claim 15. Oh my gosh, that means like 15 minutes has gone by. This is going to be a long video, but it's going to be entertaining. So that's why you're sticking around. This is like one of those videos where it's like you don't watch it. You just like multitask while you're listening to my silly voice, doing silly things, being a silly, impactful, whatever it is. Look at that. Oh, that's cool. Man, that's all kinds of fancy, you know. Maybe yeah, that's a. Well, it's already been out for about a week now, and we've just pulled it and we've just like gotten our things, and it makes the tower look pretty cool. I think it's very like, you know, definitely gives you that like Electron vibes, and I think somebody has said like this is actually the way that it actually like orbits. Oh, that's interesting. You can see it rotate a little bit. Like if you train your eyes on following just one of them, like you could see it rotating around, like sort of orbiting slightly like that. So definitely cool. I bet it's going to be a very fun one to play around with. But we'll see. All right, let's stop let's stop this. Let's end this round. Don't want to get too excited, but we are going to go in here to modules. We are going to, I think we've upgraded everything that we could. I'm probably missing something here and there. Oh yeah, we can upgrade these guys. We can upgrade these guys. Hooray! New galaxy compressor. Doesn't exist. Beep boop. And then do it there. Nice. Nice. Finally, after what it feels like 9, 10, 11, 12 years, we've gotten some galaxy compressor. Yes, supposedly. And then what about the cannons? Do we have anything in the cannons? I think we do have some stuff in the cannons. Look at that. All right, what do we do here? Right, because last time on Dragon Ball Z, on Dragon Ball Tower, I remember we didn't have enough guns to upgrade that gun. So let's give ourselves some guns. James guns, Superman, anyone? Whoa, do you see that whole roundabout way? Going back to the very beginning of our conversation. That's out there for you who all listen to this, listen to my shenanigans going all the way through. All right, let's do this. Let's figure some stuff out. Okay, we need to have one of these guys. So we need to have this. We need to confirm merge. And then we need to do this. We need to confirm merge. This is great. And then we need to do this. And then we need to do... Oh, what? Wait a minute. Oh, we need... Wait a minute. Hold on. Merge. If we merge these guys together, that's what it is. I think that's what it is. Right? Yeah. Right? Yeah, because if we go to inventory, there's this one. And there's... Oh, that was our gatekeep. Yeah. Okay, so if I believe we did this... Gosh, I hope I'm doing this right. And then we can do... Right, and then we can do that. And then we can do that. And then we can do another one to Mythic Plus. Right, so we don't need anything. We don't need anything else. Okay, so if we click on... so if we merge one of these guys and clicked him there. Yeah, confirm merge. Omni Blitzster. And then we need another Omni Blitzster to do it this way. I think. Yeah, and do it this way. And we click on him. And then we click on Shrink Ray and upgrade to him. Yeah, cool. We got a whole bunch of... we did not too bad with this. This is great. Let's see here. And now we can shatter all of our... Now we can shatter all of these. Yeah. Yeah, we can shatter all of our cannons. Let's go ahead and do that. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop. I hope we can do that. Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's what we were locking. We just needed one more in order to do that. So, yeah, bonus achievement unlocked. Look at this. We're doing all right. We're kicking some butt. So there we go. Very clean, very astute. Everything is coming up Millhouse. And yeah, we're doing all right. We can even upgrade this guy again and again. Okay, 1 and 2, because that's going to help us with damage. And hopefully we could switch back. I think we could switch back. Yeah, to farm. Oh wow, is it? Did we match like coins in like farm and tournament? Maybe we did. I don't know. Oh wait, no, these are the cards. Blop blop. Hold please. Ooh, okay. Okay. All right. So we've spent some stuff. We need to calm down now. We need to calm down. All right, let's see here. And then, but yeah, I think we're in a good spot. And if we go here, I think we can. Let's see. Okay, let's go to generator. Right, we have all of our generators that are ancestral, so we can also shatter all of these. But I'm gonna leave everything. I'm gonna leave it for now because if we start shattering, we're gonna get more things, and then we're gonna get more. We're just gonna get more levels on this thing. So, and then we're gonna be spending more coins. Don't want to quite do that now. I think we're in a good spot. Let's go ahead and set up for our tourney. This goes into the primary, and I think I use this guy right here. Yeah, spotlight. So we equip that in the assist. Do I use this one? No, I might use something else. No, I do use that one, don't I? Yeah, I do. I do for the tournament. And then we go to generators, we go to cash out, we equip this in the primary, and then I like to do restorative bonus and equip and do this in the assist. Like I think it helps it out. We could do pulsar harvester to see how well that does, but like it's like the bonus, the attack speed, it affects everything. So I think it just gives us like a better damage output. And obviously, enemies take 25 damage after this. This is probably a spam phone call, so please hold for 1 second.
Hello, this is Coinbase's automated security system. We're reaching out to you about an email change request made from a flagged IP address located in Carson City, Nevada. If this was not you, press 1. If this was you may hang up.
Bump bump, that's a scam. Because I don't have a Coinbase account. Baha! Well, I kind of did at one point, but I like closed it out and canceled it. So just be aware, like, see, here's the thing with scammers, and I remember like 2 videos ago I posted that thing about like the scammers. I fucking hate scammers, like the terrible like people. And you know what? Like, I understand that in some situations around the entire world, you get into a situation where these folks are forced to do it, and it's like a lose-lose situation. Don't like it. But if you have the choice and you're scamming, I'm upset at you because there's nothing more satisfying than like a hard day's worth of work. Like, even though you're getting paid less, but at the same time, the thing is with scammers is that it's like they prey on your emotions. Like, here's my logic, right? If and maybe I'll do it with the tower, right? If if Galaxy Compressor existed, right? And this is probably not a good metaphor, but like if I could get Galaxy Compressor without having to buy modules, I would get it, right? If we could do all the things without if we could upgrade all of our weapons and everything without all of these things, then we would do it, right? And the way that I think about it with like any of these types of scams, and they've actually called me, and I'm like, and especially with AI voices right now, and like even these videos, they can record my AI voice, and then they could call you and be like, "Oh, hey, it's like Lycona de Chichi from the tower," and it's like if you ever hear any of that on your phone, I'm like, I'm not calling you. Like I appreciate you watching the video, but I'm not calling you. But in my mind with scammers, it's like if scammers could take the money out of your bank account or steal from you without having to call you, they would have done it already, right? These calls, they need you to be socially engineered to react to something, and your reaction is what makes you panic, and then you're like, I'm gonna lose all of this, I better do something right now. And it's just like, you know what, just hold on, just don't do anything. Like, because if basically the bad guy, if they could take the thing away from you, they will. I think there's that great quote of like there's a library with a whole bunch of books, and it's just sitting outside, right? Anyone's free to take them, and it's like, oh well, aren't you worried about people stealing these books? And it's like, a thief doesn't read, So a thief isn't going to steal the book. I forget exactly what the quote is, but you probably know the quote in your head. Anyway, that was an interesting like little spam call, wasn't it? But just remember that any of these automated calls are like, oh, or whatever. Like if it's like, all right, let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story. Let me tell you an interesting story. I lived in North Carolina for a long time. Moved out to LA. Lived my dream, lived the life, like right, all of that stuff, yada yada. And the and like 15 years goes by. 15 years, right? I get a letter. And I get a letter from the North Carolina like tax board, and it says you owe something like $30,000. I'm like, what the? I owe 30 grand. What? And basically this letter I found out through the payroll company that I was working at. Like the studio that I was working at was using the payroll company, and the payroll company, I didn't receive the letter actually. The payroll company received the letter, and so the payroll company messaged me and they were like, hey, as a courtesy, like we're getting this letter, they're going to garnish your wages. And I'm like, what for? Like I've paid everything. And it turns out that that when I had moved, I took a while to switch my address, and in their system, in the North Carolina systems, they needed to what was it? It was like they didn't update their systems that I left the state. So basically, they thought I was still in state. I had never paid any state taxes, and they were like, "Oh, based on our estimates and like all you've working, you owe us $30,000." I think it was more like $15,000, but I'm like, I'm not fucking paying you. I haven't lived there in forever. And so they sent a letter. And so what I'm saying is like, after 15 years, oh my God, go out of here. No, I'm declining that. Get out, get out, get out, phone. It's the same number. The same scammers. They're on to us. They're like, well, he's explaining all these scams how they work. We can't let him continue. No, but that was the thing. The like in North Carolina in their systems, they were like, oh well, you owe this, and so I called up. I was really nice, really polite. The lady on the other line was like, really nice and really polite. And actually, their systems are like, if they make a mistake and they garnish your wages, they will actually return that money because it's like part of the law, part of the legal stuff. But it's one of those things where it's like after 15 years, like whatever system of government you are in, and hopefully it's a decent government, debatable, right? And like in the world, like they're gonna come after you in some form or fashion. Like they're gonna, it's they won't put it off, because it takes a long time to figure out the actual thing of finances and money and all of that stuff. So even though it was a mistake, it's like an automated system, automated letter that came out, and I had to go back in and fix it, which was like sort of no big deal. It was like it took a week, and then the lady on the other line, bless her heart, she just like told the computer of like, oh yeah, you're living in LA and like you're not in North Carolina, like yeah, all one and done, no wages garnished. Like that's an official process. So like if the IRS or if if one of the scams is like, oh, the cops are like gonna come after you, and it's like, no, they're not gonna come after you, like if the cops are gonna come after you, they're gonna knock on your door, they're gonna actually knock on the door and they're gonna be like, like, hey, whatever, they're gonna come to your work, they I mean, think about it this way, right? Think about it this way. Like somebody brand new like gets in and plays the tower, right? And they're like, oh yeah, like, oh, the tower's fun. And then, whatever your experience is on the tower, you're like, I have so much experience. I know exactly what modules you're going to do. I know exactly the labs that's going to happen. I know exactly where you need to spend your gems. I know exactly, like, somebody, like, there are people out there whose entire careers and they spend every single day just tracking other people. And it's like they're going, like, if you're a subject of interest, like they're going to track you, so in other words, these scam calls, they need your participation in order to do anything. And if you do not participate with them, you realize, hey, no problem, water under the bridge. And then if things get stolen out of your bank account, then you're just like, whoa, bank, what's happening? I didn't do anything. I didn't authorize anything. It's your problem. And then basically you could like file on the different reports and everything and all that stuff. But that's one of those things, right? So like these calls that keep coming in, like they're annoying as hell, and I know, but at the same time, it's just like chill, relax, no big deal. Like everything's okay. If if the scammers are going to take your stuff and they don't need you, they would have taken your stuff already. Ah, I love it. I love it when a plan comes together. All right. We're set up with this. We're set up with this. I think we're going to do the tournament. It's been 1,000 years since we last did the tournament, but I'm glad you guys are here stuck with me. About to click that close button because it's going to be a thing. And we're going to get some more bots. We're going to click on this bot here. Bot respec. Hooray. We got a few more, but we are just going to stay in this lane right here, and we're going to get it, and we're going to do amazing things together. I love it. Oh, man. All right. We're set up for the tournament. Are we set up for our cash and free upgrades in our guild? We're setting up for our Guardianis. For our tournament, we're set up with a tournament setup. Our cards are set up with the tournaments. We have all our modules set up. We have all our labs. These are maxed to the range that I like, to the values that I like. Let's do this. Let's release the single, the tower single. And I will be back in a moment. right, not bad, 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 not bad. Echo, echo, echo. Let's see here. More stats. What are we doing? More stats. More stats. There we all go. And then, actually, I'm curious. Let's see. Wall berserk. Damage taken of wall. Damage taken. Damage dealt. D. We have a big D. Nice. Lifesteal. Trillions. Orbs. Yeah, orbs is definitely one. And then death wave damage. Interesting stats. Where are we at? 1170. Oh no, we no. Yeah, people are still running, so not too worried about these guys. Unless they're not, I don't know. But we're not getting number 2. That's for sure. Um, we're not getting number 1. I don't even know what we were at, but I feel like some of these folks are already like, we did our thing. They're doing theirs. Let's see. Let's go down. Let's go down the thing. Hello, Icarus. What's happening? What's happening, Twiggy? What's happening, Puzz Zero? There is something like Pug Zero. I don't know if that was a thing or not. Neji, Gallant, Bronchitis. No, Bronach. Speedy Y, Lemon. TG Herolix. Gaming teacher. You keep on spreading those good knowledge things there, gaming teacher. Buko, LSB, Jen, Mac, Bam, Rhino, Pandarus, P. Andrus, P. Andrus 96, Spiff, Breadleg, Kiki, Krusty Doom 666, fair enough, good name. Jetberg, Thomas, Cyborg, Beep Boop Boop, Beep Boop Bop, Shabazi, Dari, Franken, Chris Goated, and Megavolt. Closed psychiatry. Don't mind if I do. Anyways, cool, awesome to have you guys like part of the tournament. Did we end at 170? I thought we did a little bit higher. But yeah, I feel like all you guys are going to do a little bit better than me, and we're gonna get knocked down to like maybe 6, 7, 8, or 9, or 10. Yeah, but that's the tournament, guys, and I hope you guys like really enjoyed. We're gonna click all the things. We're gonna get our last box. We're going to get some more stones. We'll probably get our 300 or so stones, which will give us 800. We'll save it all for next week. But we got a lot of cool things. We did a lot of like buying the modules. You saw it all here first. We did some spam stuff to protect yourself from the scammers, from all those people. And we talked about movies. So I think this is going to be a long video, but one that is well worth it. So until next time, guys, have a good day and keep on towering.